Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman. Welcome to the live. Welcome to Ace of Rich Freedom by Design. And you guys got me today. Woo! I don't know what's going on. I got a little blurry. There we go. Come on, clear up. So, really excited about being here with you today, guys. Today, we're going to talk about, of course, network marketing tips and the fear of what? The fear of success. And the reason why is because a lot of people are really afraid of really how to do things and afraid of this industry. They're afraid, like, can I really make it? And you know, they feel like they're going to fail, but it's not really a failure thing. It's more a success thing. Okay. So let me see who's on the live, and we'll get this party started. And if you guys wondering where Ace is, she's actually spending a little time with Angel today. So let me head on over to. Let me see here. Heading over to our YouTube channel here live. We got a few people on here as well. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to Ace of Rich Freedom by Design. And let me over here to Facebook as well, because we got a live going on here on Facebook too. And there we go. Rack them up, guys. Rack them up. There we go. Hey, Mandy, Sheeran Curtis. What's happening? Tina. And we got more people hopping on right now. Let's just give a few minutes for people to hop on. You know, a little patience. And I'm excited about today because, you know, there's something I'm going to share with you, a little story that, you know, when I first got into network marketing, I was very excited and everything, but at the same time, you know, I was scared because I was wondering, like, is that possible for me? Can I really make that happen for me? You know, even though I've always been kind of headstrong and whenever I go after something, I always continue, but I always want to make sure that I am headstrong, right? But at that time, being a beginner, you know, you look at successful people and it kind of scares you. You're like, wow, they're very successful, and can I be successful like that? You know what I mean? And it makes you really think, like, you know, could I really make it? Could I really be successful? Could I really, you know, really be wealthy? Can I really have this freedom? Can I really have this lifestyle that I really, really, truly want? And the answer to that question, it all depends on you. You know, like I could look at you guys and say, I believe in every single one of you, and I know you guys could achieve success. I just know it, right? That's the way I feel. But it doesn't matter what I say. It really matters on what you feel and what you believe and what you think is possible for yourself. You know, first time I started network marketing, guys, was in 1996. Okay, and I can tell you that was my first venture in network marketing, and I can tell you that it was phenomenal to meet, you know, these people that were successful. They were coming in with fancy sports cars with their briefcases, and they had their own little office space, right? And we would have to bring people to these meetings and really try to build it up and everything else like that. So I would bring people to the meetings, and it never really lasted, never really worked out too well for me. And I never understood how they could just, you know, be so successful and really do this. And so what happened was, after a while, I just gave up on it because the company went down. They got closed down. Things got shut down for a reason. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to do this ever again. You know. But truth be told, I actually went back to it again. And after I learned online marketing, once I learned marketing, it really taught me how to attract someone without resistance. And to me, it just made sense. It made sense to not, like, you know, I'm always like, you know, pushing on people like, hey, come over here, come to a meeting and stuff like that. When it comes to online marketing, you know, it's more of an attraction factor. So for me, that's when I was like, wow, I don't feel that fear of success anymore, right? Because at the time, I feel this success because I saw these guys, you know what I mean? They were like, you know, these amazing women, amazing men, just going out there and crushing it and crushing with network marketing. And I was very excited, but it intimidated me. It intimidated me, and I'm like, I don't know if I can be that person. I don't know if I can do that. But even though I thought that way, I still tried, you know? But what I did was, I ended up, you know, when I got online in 2008, I started learning brand new skill sets. And I said, I don't have to have that fear of success anymore. I have a feeling that I can really do this. So no matter how long it takes, I'm going to really dive right in, and I'm going to take it really seriously, and I'm going to invest in myself, and I'm going to learn skill sets. Skill sets that I believe are a lot more beneficial for most people than the traditional network marketing sense. Okay? Because there was a trend happening. When network marketing, you would see people, on the phone quite a bit. Cell phones came along afterwards. At that time, there weren't cell phones, but now there's mobile phones. And now people can just, talk to people by texting, right, on Facebook and connect with people. And that's a strategy, right? So for me, what I like to do is when I learn this concept of generating my own leads, connecting with people after, they become a buyer, it made so much more sense to me than trying to convince someone to buy something. Because here's the bottom line. Nobody really likes to sell, guys. Nobody likes to sell. I don't like to sell. I know that sounds kind of funny, but it's true. I don't like to sell. I get very uncomfortable when I try to sell something to someone. But when when we create offers and we do certain things, for me, that's not like selling. That's fulfilling something for someone. And I feel really good about that. That's marketing. That's healthy. To me, that just sounds very healthy. Like if someone is becoming a buyer, and then you actually create an offer, and you give the list of things that you're going to fulfill on that offer, that's not your typical selling. Yeah, you're selling, but it's not your typical selling. That's providing value. That's providing things that people actually need, because people are going through pain out in the marketplace. They don't know what to do, and they're in this big vast space of all internet marketers everywhere trying to sell them from every angle. Okay, it's become very saturated. So, but you have to stick out, and the way you stick out is to really raise your value bar. Okay, and when you raise your value bar, people actually get more attracted to you because they believe in you because of the value you're putting out in the marketplace. And the value is nothing more than what you've educated and what you invest in yourself on. And the more that you do that, the more your value bar gets raised, right? It's kind of like if you're a gamer, it's kind of like an experience, right? Like they call it XP. So the longer you stay in and you run, these quests and everything, you get higher XP. It's no different than when you are actually a business owner online. And with your network marketing business, you're learning different skill sets to elevate your what? Your value. And the value that you continue to learn and provide for people, the more you'll get paid because your skill sets are higher. You understand the marketplace better. You understand exactly how to really put it all together. And then you know exactly how to serve your customers. Okay? Your customers. As an affiliate marketers, they say that we don't have customers. They say we have what? Right? We just have prospects and leads and buyers. And the customers are the affiliate marketing companies or the network marketing, affiliate, the buyers. Like it's their buyers, it's their customers. It's true, it's their customers, but it is also our customers. You see what I'm saying? And this is a mindset shift, guys. This is a mindset shift. So if you're thinking about serving your customer, think about what happens when somebody joins a network marketing company. Think about when someone joins a affiliate marketing company. What happens? Tell me, guys, what happens? People get stuck. People get overwhelmed. People don't know what to do. And they get frustrated, and nobody's doing anything about it. All there is filling their pockets, and they're not serving the customer. And for me, I saw this big gaping hole in the marketplace. I told Anastasia about it. I said, look, Ace, we cannot continue, being like everybody else. We need to be different. We need to think of everybody out there like they're our customers, because they are. Anybody that comes into contact with us, we treat them like if they're our own personal customers, because they are. I don't care if we're an affiliate marketing company or a network marketing company and someone joins that company. Yes, it's their customers, but if that company doesn't serve their customer well, guess what? We're going to go above and beyond and serve them better. Does that make sense? Pretty powerful stuff, right? So the more that you think about this and you start to realize, like, well, wait a minute, I can do the same thing. I can be better at, serving my customer. I can be better at providing a better service, right? How do you make it, in this industry, or any industry for that matter? How do you become more successful? To go above and beyond of what other people are not willing to do. This is what it's all about. And that's what makes things different. That's what makes, separate people from other people. And the funny thing is I heard this a long time ago in 2008 when I first got started with online. And I heard this, and of course being brand new, you don't really fully get it. Okay, that sounds good, whatever. But as you really stay in this industry for a long time and you learn the skill sets and you grow and you have success like we have, you realize that there's a big problem. And the problem is nobody is being served. Nobody's being served. Yeah, they say they're serving them, but are they really serving them? I don't think so. I really don't. And I'm just sick and tired of it, And this is why people have a fear of success. Because they're being let down and they think to themselves, I don't know if I can do this. Well, I'm here to tell you, you can do this if you think about it like a real business, because it is a real business. And then when you start thinking about the serving aspect, right? You're giving, you're serving, and you keep serving and you keep serving. You start to differentiate yourself from everybody else in the marketplace. Because it is saturated. There's a lot of people out there. But the great thing about you, there is nobody like you. And that's a beautiful thing. There's nobody like Sheeran Curtis. There's nobody like Diane Robin. There's nobody like Adam Shelton. There's nobody, think about it, guys. David William Toomey. There's nobody like you. Everybody has their own unique selling proposition. Because there's nobody like you. That's what's beautiful about the You Inc. business model. That's what's beautiful about your name. Because your name is your business. It is you. So that's why you have the power to totally kill it. You have the power to go as far as you want. So don't be afraid of success. Be afraid for your competitors. Right? Don't be afraid of success. Be afraid of your competitors. Because you guys are going to crush the competition. Because everything I'm telling you is really important to understand. How do you crush your competitors? Serve your customers better than they will ever serve their customers. And then their customers pretty soon will be your customers. Woo! That powerful or what? Because they're going to see you being more transparent. They're going to see you being more authentic, more real, more down to earth, more serious business minded. Right? You know where you're going. When you know where you're going, people know this. People know how to follow people who are going somewhere. They know that. And you have to ask yourself, where am I going? What do I want out of my life? If I could paint on a canvas how I want my life to be, what would it be? And when you do that, it starts with your vision. You have your vision in place. And when that vision is there, then you start to say to myself, you say to yourself, that's how I want my life to be. That's exactly where I want to live. That's exactly where I want to travel. These are my friends and family I want to spend time with. Paint your life, because your life does matter, right? So when you have that fear of success, people say fear of failure. I truly believe it's fear of success. Then you look back and you reflect and go, no, this is my canvas, this is my painting. I'm not afraid of success no more, because this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. This is my purpose, right? So you have to ask yourself, exactly, David, what is your purpose? And when you know your purpose, you can get really good at serving your customer. Because your mindset, your vision, everything gets so strong. Your back becomes like, you have like a scale like a rhino. And nothing can penetrate it. Nothing can touch it. Even if days you're having a bad day or a bad week or a bad month for that matter, it doesn't matter. Because you know where you're going. You're driven. You're an entrepreneur. You are driven to success. We are, as entrepreneurs, we are all driven for success. And the best way, and I'm going to reflect back to this, is how good can you serve your customer? Not babysit, serve. Serve your customer. The more that you do this, the fear is eliminated. The fear is eliminated. No more. No more. Be different. Be different. Model after success, but be you. Right? Model after success, but be you. And all those fears of success will be eliminated. When you don't know what direction you're going towards, you don't have a canvas, you don't have no reason or any purpose, of course you're going to have fears from all different angles. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to wonder, oh my God, like, can this really work? No wonder why you're questioning yourself. Because you have no guidance, no direction, nowhere to go. That's why you see a lot of people, they go into companies, and what's happening? They're stuck. They develop all these fears. Now they're thinking to themselves, I can't do this. Because they're being left alone. They're being left hung out to dry. Let me ask you a question. You ever notice, why is it that people join companies, okay, and they're still struggling? The majority, right? Let's keep it real here. The majority are struggling. Why? Because there's a hole in the marketplace. A big, giant, gaping hole that is not filled up. And if you can acknowledge that, and you can fill those potholes, gaping holes, then you will have success. Because, you know, you want to capitalize on someone else's mistakes. That's a big one, guys. Capitalize on someone else's mistakes. Therefore, you're capitalizing on your wins because you see a mistake right in front of your eyes. You see something wrong. And entrepreneurs have this like a gut instinct, like something internal that we feel, okay? And when we feel that, you're on the right track, guys. If you feel something in your gut, something doesn't feel right, you're on the right track. Don't ignore that. We tend to ignore our first gut instincts when we feel it. That's probably nothing. No, don't do that. It's correct. You're right. You're right on. You're right on the money. Listen to it. It's trying to guide you. It's trying to teach you. It's telling you something. You know? See, we have a lot of integrity in what we do. For us, our number one core value, number one is integrity. It's like, how can we serve and how can we keep improving and serving better and better and better and better? That's all that we think about. Me and Ace are always strategizing, figuring things out, writing stuff on the board, planning things, and then teaching it to people, right? Teaching every single one of you. Do you think that we stopped so far at what we taught you? If you're on our team, do you think that we stopped where we are right now? No, we are continue to keep building our value, our lessons, and we keep teaching you guys always new things because we never stop, because we never want to stop building our value ever. This is a lifelong thing that we do. It's not like, okay, I'm going to just invest in myself a little while and get some value and teach some stuff. No. When you take this seriously, this is a lifelong thing that you're doing, right? This is the way you have to treat it. This is your new career. This is your life. Entrepreneur, this is a lifestyle, guys. This is not like a temporary, a way of doing things. This is a complete, total change of a lifestyle. This is how you live, right? And when you understand that, then you totally you crush it. You crush it, right? So I just really want to just talk about this because a lot of people have a lot of fear of success, and it's no wonder because when they get into all these companies out there, I'm not gonna say any names, but I'm just saying, they're still struggling. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. We got something coming down the pipeline that we are gonna totally annihilate those numbers. We're gonna be able to literally help people in a way that we've never been able to help people before. Okay? So, is Angel okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. She spent time with Angel. Ace spent time with Angel because, she wanted to just take time out. to spend time with them. This is the beautiful thing about working from home, guys. Beautiful thing about being free, and also making sure that you separate your personal time and your business time, and you can just change things at a drop of a hat. That's the beauty and the flexibility of that. Okay, so I just want to acknowledge that when you guys come here to these lives and we communicate with you and we share value and we share this knowledge, understand that it's not. I don't want to give theory to anybody. This is not theory, guys. Whatever time we come on this camera and we're on a live and we talk to you, okay, and this is all for all you haters out there too, this is experience. This is not theory, facts. This is our journey of what we've gone through, the pain, the struggle, the homelessness, okay? Never be able to generate one lead in the past. All the crap that we've been through. We totally flipped it upside down because we finally figured it out. We finally figured it out. And this is why we're sharing you guys all these great strategies. This is why you're learning some great things. And I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed. I know every week we train and we teach you something new, which is great. But understand that if you look in our private, private paid group that we have, you can see that those videos are archived. So if you have to go back and reflect and repeat it and stuff like that, there's no problem with that. Just take your time. Take your time. Okay? Understand, guys, it's important to me to really teach you this stuff. I love mindset stuff. I love educating you guys on thinking a little bit differently, on more investing in yourselves, in value, because this is the caveat of what's going to help you achieve success. What I'm telling you today is the caveat that's going to help you achieve that success. All right? So that's all I got for you right now, guys. I'm ready for some Q&A. If you want to go over some questions right now, now's the time. I'll spend about 10 minutes with you guys if you got some questions. And, this live was pretty cool, man. I really like talking about this stuff. It really helps people dive into how they're feeling and things like that. So, Sheeran Curtis, sending you love, Ace.
Oh, I love her too.
And let's see. David says, good, Angel is getting to that age that he needs more time with you and his mother. Hi. Absolutely, yes.
I have no chair. I'm just popping in. I really love what you shared today. Yeah, it was very, very good. Hi, everybody. So if you guys are watching us live in all different groups that we're a part of, groups that we admin, just be sure to give us some likes and hearts and comment. And now's the time to ask Rich any questions you like on the topic. I got to go back to my son, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.
So understand that now's the time to ask any questions. Let's dive in deep. Let's really find out, what fears are you having, okay? Because let's face it, when we're entrepreneurs, right, and we're, especially, you're online, you're building a business, it seems so far-fetched because you're building something, and something that you're building you can't really see yet, right? But understand that I know where you're at, and I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel, okay? Because whatever I teach, whatever I share with you, I'm teaching, I'm doing it. Everything that I teach you guys, everything that you're doing, I'm doing it. Right? Doing the same thing. But what's the difference? See? What's the difference? It's definitely a mindset shift. It's also how much value can you, really raise the bar, right? Only difference is, for me to you guys, is time. That's it. Did you know that? The only difference between me and you guys is time. That is the only difference. Because as time goes along, guess what? Your value is going to get raised. And you're going to be smarter. You're going to learn more. You're going to be able to give more, right? And as you understand this, your confidence is also going to change, right? Because a lot of people have lack of confidence. When they have that fear of success, they have that lack of confidence. And when that confidence comes, it's over. Game over, guys. You guys are going to crush it. Let's see here. We got some a question here. My biggest fear is not being good enough, not knowing enough to be able to help people. Okay, Mandy. This is something that you have to work with internally, okay? We have a habit of self-sabotaging ourselves. We really do. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way the brain is designed, right? Because the way how we brought up, how we were taught in school, parents, and the list goes on and on, influences, friends, and the list goes on and on and on. What can you do right now to be in the moment when you feel that way? What can you do? What can you do right now? Because it doesn't matter about like an hour ago. It doesn't matter about an hour from now. It matters right now. So if your biggest fear is not being able to be good enough, so why do you feel that you're not good enough? Who told you in your life that you're not good enough for you to be thinking that way? You see, certain behaviors and patterns are learned behavior. They just don't appear out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying? You see, when someone says to me, my biggest fear is not, being good enough and not knowing enough to be able to help people, that is total BS. In my eyes, that's total BS. Because you're beating yourself up over an unknown thought that really doesn't exist. It's an illusion. It's an illusion because it's in your subconscious mind. Consciously being aware in the moment right now, how can you change that thought pattern right now? Because evidently you're aware of that thought. So if you're aware of that thought, change it. Change it. Only you could change that belief. You shouldn't like put yourself down. That's the worst thing you could do. Let's see here, Sheeran. Because my driving teacher told me once, I have never forgotten knowledge breeds confidence. Yeah, I used that line before on one of my marketing videos. Knowledge breeds confidence. Yeah, or knowledge equals confidence. It's true. Knowledge. When you have knowledge, it does help you out with the confidence. Because if you don't know what you're talking about, like you didn't invest in yourself, and you're not learning things, and you're not teaching things. Remember, guys, learn, do, teach. Then it doesn't breed confidence, and people can tell. See, I'm very confident, right, when I teach you guys things because I'm doing it. I've done it, and I'm doing it for years. So I know it by the back of my hand, like right in the palm of my hand. Like I just know it. I just know it, like to a T. So I know I could teach it, right? Like we had a question today in our private chat, and somebody asked me about like tracking, your clicks on your emails. I knew exactly what to say because I've done it. Right? I'm confident about it. I invested in learning about it. So that way I can teach you guys, and I'm very confident about it. So like I said, just create a tracking link, put your link in there, get 100 clicks, measure, change the link to a different offer, different sales page, right? You do it that way, you can measure your numbers. See, I just can tell you this with confidence because I've learned it, all right? I've done it, I teach it, and this is the way it is. This is how the confidence comes out. By learning and doing it and teaching it. Let's see here. Tracy Lee, I am here. Hey, Tracy, glad that you're here. So, let's see. Lamar says, I love this, Rich. Great stuff. Oh, thank you, Lamar. Mandy says, amazing live, Rich. I miss my ace. Yeah, she's here. She spent some time with Angel. So, Adam says, 1, 2, 3, freedom. Absolutely. Absolutely. Freedom, is something very special, and it takes hard work and dedication to achieve that freedom, right? Freedom, it comes at a cost, right? Either, it's like if you want to do it for free, it takes a lot more time to achieve that freedom. If you have capital, it'll be a shorter time, right? So let's see. Let's see who else got any questions. Mandy says, yes, I'm aware of it, and I try every day to work past it and grow. Okay, so Mandy, why don't you, if you know that you feel that you're not good enough, okay, which I don't feel that way about you. I think you're great. But like I said, I could tell you this over and over and over and over and over, but until you believe it, you won't change. Nothing's going to change. Nothing is going to happen, right? So how do you work with that? How do you work with that? If I had that problem, I would figure out a way to study and figure out like how could I build up my confidence? How could I listen to podcasts or listen to personal development that's going to teach me how to have a stronger mindset, right? If you're not doing your mindset education, what's going to happen is you're getting beat up. Every day you're going to get beat up. And every day you're going to get pushed down and pushed down and pushed down and pushed down. And to the point you're like, I just don't feel good enough. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm good enough for other people. You see, this is not about fake it till you make it. I don't believe in fake it till you make it. I believe in bite-sized chunks, one bite at a time. You learn one skill set, you apply it, and then you teach it. You go to another little chunk, you learn a new skill set, you apply it, you do it, you teach it. Okay? It's that simple. And before you know it, you have multiple chunks everywhere. You have the skill sets being raised. Your value bar keeps raising. You learn some more. Your value bar goes higher and higher and higher. Confidence starts growing. Now you feel like you're good enough. If you don't feel like you're good enough, then maybe, I'm just putting it out there, maybe you're not applying what you're learning completely. You see what I'm saying? And also you need to look at Jim Rohn. I can only tell you what I've listened to and what's helped me with my confidence. Jim Rohn, Bob Proctor, Anthony Robbins. The list goes on and on. I've done Law of Attraction. Abraham Hicks from the movie The Secret, right? And I can tell you that I've listened to tons of people. Movie The Secret. Actually, I watched the movie The Secret. It was cool at first. Then I found out it was a bunch of BS. Because what happened was, the creator of Rhonda Byrne, she took some stuff out from the Bible and turned it into make it look like The Secret and stuff like that. And I just thought it was just a marketing ploy and a whole bunch of horse shit and bullshit, right? I truly believe that Law of Attraction comes from action taking. Okay? When you take action, energy begets energy. So energy that you create out there in the universe is what you're doing by your movements and your physical energy of activity. And you create waves of energy and possibilities. That's what I believe. And that's the part that they missed. So, let's see. Mandy, I had a rough life growing up. Hey, me too. Me too. My mom was a single mom and she brought up 3 kids. Right? Single mom, 3 kids. Hardly ever saw my mom. She went to college, had 2 jobs, and hardly ever saw her at night. And it was really difficult for her. And I had a rough life myself. My dad was an alcoholic. My mom was super ultra strict, sometimes overly strict. And there was things that I didn't agree with the way I grew up, but I can't make excuses for that. Right now, for myself, I can't make excuses for that. Right? You gotta understand something. In the moment, what happens to you now is what matters. What happens in the past, you have to let that shit go. If you hold on to anything from the past, if you hold on to anything that is really affecting you now, it's going to hold your success back. Okay? It's a factor, and it plays an important role in your success when you're building your business. I'm telling you right now, you got to let that stuff go. There was I'll tell you guys a story. I was at with my coach at an event, and I remember this in California. I was there for about 3 days, and I remember he played that song. It was an 80s song. I forgot the name of the group, but it was a song that was like, I want money, lots and lots of money. I want the pie in the sky. And everybody was dancing. Everybody was like, yeah, woo, I want some money, yeah. They would get all excited, right? But there was one person that was bawling their eyes out when he played that video on the big screen. Emotional triggers causes certain things. What do you think happened? My coach took that person outside, had a talk with her, right? And say, look, you can't be in a room with other people who are actually celebrating, that they understand that they can build a better relationship with money, and you're crying. So what's going on? You must have had a bad relationship with money, right? Or you had different beliefs about money. And that's what it was, guys. This individual had different beliefs about money that was hard for them to be successful. See, nobody ever thinks about that, right? So understand that could really hurt you if you have a bad relationship with money, or you have a different belief about money. Example, father or mom says, money wasn't, money doesn't grow on trees, right? Oh, we can't afford that. That's all embedded inside your psyche and your subconscious mind for many, many years to come. So you got to change that. You got to say, whoa. I got to change my thoughts about money. So you got to buy, and listen to Jim Rohn, man. Listen to, Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor's great about money. So I listen to Bob Proctor multiple times until you get blue in the face. You're like, okay, I get it now. You know what I mean? Reprogram your brain. You have to. You have to unlearn all the old shit so you can learn new shit. You can't learn new stuff unless you empty out your cup. Right? And if you continue to be down this path, guess what? It's never going to change. And here's another thing. Here's another thing, guys. All right? When you have that mindset of, I know it all, and when somebody tells you to do something a certain way, and you try to do it your own way, and someone successful is teaching you how to do it a certain way, and you feel like, no, I'm going to do it this way because I believe this is going to work out better for me, and you're not listening whatsoever, you're going to get crushed. It's so easy for emotions to take over and to do what you think is right or what you feel is right. But in reality, your judgment is not in the right place because your emotions are justifying your actions. But those are the wrong emotions because you're overwhelming yourself with thinking that you know what you're doing and you want to do your own way. This is why I tell you guys to model after success. This is why I tell you to study who is successful. Don't reinvent the wheel. I also talk about that. There's a reason why that happens, you know? So, let's see. David says, this is why my family too, dad passed away at an early age. Mom had to raise me and my two brothers. Yeah, it must have been tough for your mom, you know? Oh my God, I can only imagine how tough it was for your mom. See, we have to acknowledge what it is, right? We have to acknowledge the way things are. And when we know how they are, we're aware in that moment of what's happening. Only when we are aware and we know what's happening is when we could change things and change our thoughts. If we're not aware and we think we know it all and we're like, yeah, I got this figured out, that's when you fail. That's when things don't work out in your favor. That's when you struggle. Okay? Let's see. Diane Robbins says, we thought about you a lot today. Hope you are okay. Actually today I had some trouble because I didn't really sleep well last night. And but I still got, my work done, but I was still very tired and things like that. But I have a new way of doing things that I'm going to put the hammer down and get some things back in order. And this comes to be an entrepreneur. You have to do this stuff, But no, we're okay. Everything's good. Let's see here. Daniel Schaefer. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Welcome to the call. Welcome to the live. Mary E. Figueroa, welcome to the live. What's happening? Oh, Maria. Hey, Maria. Welcome. I love seeing new faces, guys, because we are here to grow together. And we design these lives to help you guys grow in your business. If you have a business and you need help, don't be shy. Ask some questions and we can help you. Elaborate on that and help you move forward and get unstuck, right? That's what we do. And let's see here. And Deborah, Ann, oh, welcome to the live. I love seeing new faces. This is awesome. So I just believe that we all have the power to go above and beyond our own gifts, okay? Because everybody is different and everybody has their own how should I say this? They have their own way of doing things, and it could be negative or it could be positive. But let's go back to what I was saying. Serving your customer is where it's at. Remember that, guys. Serving your customer is where it's at. The better you get at serving, like I said, the better you are going to be as a business owner. Customer service, in my eyes, is number one. Everything else is second. Right? Everything else is second. I want to get better and better at serving my customers. And you guys should think the same way. I don't care if you have your first customer, second customer, doesn't matter. How good can you get at serving your customer? Because like I said, right, reflecting back to the content, why do you think, if you look at all the companies out there, right, network marketing companies, affiliate marketing companies, the majority of people are failing. They're failing. And it's because the way these systems are designed, it's sad, but it's true. This is why we're changing the game. We are changing, me and Ace are changing the game completely. Right? We have some great stuff happening, some great stuff coming that's going to give an opportunity for an individual to literally have more help than they ever imagine. I can't wait. I'm excited for that. Let's see. Let's see. Listen to your teacher. Yes.
Shout out to Michael Price and Neil Guest. You're being shared right now.
Shout out to Neil Guest and Michael Price. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. And I decided to really lock arms with these guys because they're as real as it gets. Okay? Because never have I seen something that has been, you know, like something like very longevity of a company that literally thinks about the actual affiliate and not the company. Like they think about customer first. Like how can they serve their customer first? So it's more about the actual affiliate, right? Think about that. If more and more companies did that, what would happen? There'd probably be a lot more people actually getting more results. Why do you think that our team members are getting results? Why do you think that things are working out for them? This is just the beginning. But it's because things, the way they're designed, is to help the little guy to grow. So what we did was we leveraged that because we wanted something very, very simple, very streamlined that we could work with people and teach them to grow piece by piece, bit by bit. So if you look at our students, where they are right now, when they first started, they didn't even know half the stuff they know now, right? And we got other stuff coming down the pipeline that we're about to teach that is just going to take them to a whole new level, right? And it's all done bit by bit, piece by piece, in increments. So understand, guys, the name of the game here is don't have that fear of success. Focus, I'm telling you right now, focus on just serving your customer the best way that you can. And when you do that, you will attract more and more people. And that is truly what the law of attraction is all about. Okay? And you can serve them in different niches. It doesn't matter. It could be law of attraction niche. It could be weight loss niche. It could be make money online niche. It doesn't matter. What matters is focusing on serving. The more that you serve, the more that you grow. The day you stop serving, you're done. And the competition eats your lunch. Tracy Lee, question. Working on 30 years at this job and being in a whole new fantastic group of digital marketers, I find it harder and harder every day to keep on working. The only reason I keep going is to build my business. And this is what it's like. Exactly. You know, when I was working and I was building my business, I was around people that really didn't understand and really didn't believe what I was doing, right? Best Buy, you know? But understand that I didn't fault them because it's just their belief and their habits and what they believe and what they feel about what they know. And I don't question that, right? I only question my own thoughts. How am I thinking today? That's what matters to me, you know? So if you keep focusing on what you do, then everything else is irrelevant, right? If you focus on more what you're doing, everything else is irrelevant and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Let's see. Mandy, let's see. Hell yeah, I am at a totally different place than before. Exactly. So you can't say to yourself that you don't believe in yourself. You know what I mean? If you feel that you're not good enough, you know what I mean? Don't talk to yourself like that. What you got to start saying to yourself is, I am the shit. I am freaking awesome. And I'm totally about to crush it. And I'm about to go out there and serve in a way that nobody has ever served before. And that's the attitude you got to have. Entrepreneurs, there's no time for being weak-minded. Okay? You got to be strong. In this game, guys, you got to be powerful and you got to be strong. That way you could outdo your competitors. Okay? Awesome. I'm loving this live. Hey, Jim Thorns. Hey, welcome. Was it Tom? Jim Toms. I'm sorry about that. Hey, Jim Toms. Hey, James. What's happening? James Casilio. Welcome. Cool. All right. So, Mandy says, I am the shit. Love it. Exactly. You know, stand in your greatness. Stand in your greatness because you all deserve it. But you have to believe that you deserve it. Awesome. Cool. All right, guys, so we are at 7:46. We say a little bit longer, man, but I get going on my stuff. Forget about it. That's it. You can't stop me. Let's see. Hey, Ann Batten, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Let's see, Hassan Gregor. Hey, Hassan, how you doing? Valerie Thornton. All right, cool, cool, cool. Hey, Sajida, how you doing? So yeah, guys, so really, let me just close this out. Fear of success. When you think about that, people think that fear of failure. Fear of failure is nothing more but fear of success. It's really the opposite. And people say, I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of failing. You're not afraid of failing. You're afraid of success. You're afraid that it actually might work. It's psychological. Think about that. I want you to really think about that. If anything, tonight, out of what we all talked about, it's a lot of good stuff we talked about tonight, but out of anything, whenever you feel like I'm afraid of failing, I want you guys to think about, that's not true. I'm actually afraid of succeeding. Because people are afraid of, oh my God, this could actually really happen. This could really work. And when that happens in your head, you go, then you start getting scared because it becomes a reality. And when it becomes a reality, that's when it really starts to hit you. Okay? So, guys, without any more questions here, I'm ready to go. So I'll take one more question if you have one. If not, we'll call this one a wrap. Let's see. Mandy says, funny, I did an email this morning about believing you deserve it. Absolutely. Inspire your list. I've been doing a lot more. I don't know if you noticed, if you're on my list, I've been doing emails to inspire people. Today I gave an email more about 2 weeks. And I got a really, really good response. I put 2 weeks later. And I talked about the urgency, hey, man, I've been talking to you for a while. What gives? Are you serious? You know what I mean? What the hell's going on? So that was the attitude towards that email. But other emails, I inspire people. I want them to wake up and feel inspired. That's my goal. See, Don Brahman says, hey, Ann, you finally came out to one of these. Great. Oh, yeah, Ann, welcome. We're family here. Okay, we're family. And, yes. Cool, cool, cool. No more questions. I don't see no more questions. And, Don Robin says, I saw that email. That was a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Let's see. I think we got a lot of good questions out of the way. Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys. So with that being said, I want to thank you so much for being with me today. My name is Rich Guzman, and I want you guys to really, watch this replay again if you have to. There's a lot of great content, a lot of great value. And so if you have that fear of success, don't worry about it. It's totally normal, but believe it. It is possible, okay? Have a roadmap, create your canvas of your life, and you'll crush that fear of success, okay? Love you guys and appreciate you. Make sure that you actually leave a comment below on our video here on YouTube. Also, be sure to smash that like button and click on the notification bell so you don't miss when we go live next time. And also, if you've been looking for a way to crush it, crush your business online, click on the link below this video. We'll take you to a page, put your email in, and then when you can get started exactly for 7 free days, and we could actually mentor you to get you going in 2019. So you have no more excuses on how to get things going, okay? So guys, I love you and appreciate you. We'll see you on the inside, and go on and crush it. Take care, guys.